Have photos lost their clout? This is the Boomer Island Podcast. Welcome ashore. Well, all right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today again on the Boomer Island Podcast, and I do hope that you're healthy and happy. Hey, everybody, I have a few questions. How has having a digital camera on your phone changed your photography? Do you like taking pictures? Are you a shutterbug? Are you obsessed? Do you fancy yourself as an artist? Does the word selfie annoy you? Well, if you're a boomer like me, you remember the days, I remember those days, when you had to go out and you had to buy a roll of film. And then to get it developed, you had to physically take it to a photo lab. And the people that were developing your film and looking at all your pictures, you didn't even know who they were. I mean, those people developing film back then, they had a glimpse behind the curtain, right, of other people. That sounds like there's a little violation going on there, but that's the way it was. Of course, then the old Polaroids came along. Remember those instant Polaroids? And that helped with your privacy, but you know, them Polaroids, they just didn't have the same quality. And you had to pay every time you snapped a photo. Sometimes it ended up being a close-up of your thumb because you got your damn thumb between the subject and your viewfinder. I see, you know, to me that made each shot more valuable. You're paying for each shot. But that's just how it worked. And now we just click away. Click, 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 you know, and instantly view our photo. Instantly edit it or delete it, or, you know, some people take 27 frickin' shots to get just the right picture. You know, there's really no pressure to get the shot. And with everyone having a camera on their phone, we're like gunslingers. Bam, 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 click, 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 click. And the world, man, it's a target-rich environment. So the technology definitely has made us all much better photographers. I mean, we're paying attention to light and angles. I mean, most of us are, I think. But with limitless attempts, I think the value of the photo has gone down. But with so many photos out there, you know, we've created a lot of great and artistic photos. I mean, a lot of them by accident, now. You know, I used to always joke back in the film days that anybody could be a great photographer if they could take 200 photos of something. And I don't mean any disrespect to, Ansel Adams or any of the truly great photographers. But you got to admit, it does help getting a better picture if you have more to choose from. So, we take so many damn photos. Who has the time to go through all these pictures? Now, one thing you can do, if you're really organized, you create folders in your phone or on your computer, and then take the time to go through the photos on your computer or phone. And then you can make custom photo albums using digital pictures on Etsy, or there's other ways to do it. You can even make a photo book of a vacation or a holiday or whatever memory you like. My daughter is known to do that, and it's a beautiful thing. Another cool idea is to have a slideshow of digital photos going through your television, kind of like a background of positive memories floating into your brain. So, let's face it, we all have a shit ton of photos. But like I said, I think because everyone has taken so many pictures, in a lot of ways it's diminished the importance of a photograph. You know, kind of like we're looking at the clouds in the sky, and they're freaking amazing, but we've seen so many they hardly even grab our attention. And the reason I mention all this is because I just dug up a box of old photographs that I've been meaning to organize for the longest time, and I want to make them into photo albums. And man, what a good time that was. What a treat. if you have a bunch of old photos laying around somewhere, I highly recommend that you go through them. You know, it's nostalgic, and it was emotional for me, and, you know, brings back all these memories and good times, and it's just a blast of the past that I would recommend to anybody. I mean, some of my pictures even had dates and places that were written on the back by my parents mostly, and I even ran across some old letters in that box. Remember those? You know, it was like a treasure box. So, hey, we're older now. Maybe it's a good time to reflect, look back on some of our history with actual photos that were developed on film. It was kind of therapeutic for me. Might be therapeutic for you, too. Just give it a shot. In the meantime, if you don't have pictures, or if you aren't going to do that, just keep clicking away with them digital photos. But I hope you don't do it at the expense of missing the actual moment. That can happen. Move away from the screen. Head on a swivel, peeps. But hey now, one last thing. I had an epiphany a few days ago. You know, I thought if I'm lucky enough to live to a ripe old age, you know, where my mind is fading fast and I'm sucking soup through a straw, you know, maybe, just maybe, that'll be the time to start scrolling through, or better yet, holding photos of old lifetime memories that just might bring me joy and the realization that it was a hell of a ride, and I was lucky to be here. And the song of the day is Photographs and Memories by the great Jim Croce. Till next time, everybody, peace and love. See ya.